Now, I'm pretty sure everyone is aware that Kanye West, on the date of the Lord, 8th of May 2025, has released a new song on the internet. And almost everyone is talking about it because the rap song contains slurs. I know it's absolutely shocking. Please don't panic. Yes, a rap song in 2025 contains the N word and also salutes the Austrian painter. Okay, and everyone is discussing. It's like, how can we allow? What? Why is this happening? Why are people liking this? But what I don't see is anyone actually looking at the lyrics. And so I invite you to take a little moment and look at my screen and know that these are the lyrics of the latest Kanye West album. Man, these people took my kids from me. Then they post my bank account. I got so much anger in me, I got no way to take it out. Think I'm stuck in the Matrix? Where the fuck's my nitros? Yes, I'm a cock. I like when people fuck on my bitch. The shit that I'm posting on Twitter, they telling me, hey, don't say that. How N-word can't see me in public. I'm driving an off-road Maybach with all of my money and fame. I still can't get my kids back. With all the money and fame, I still don't get to see my children. N-words see my Twitter, but they don't see how I be feeling, so I become a Nazi. Yeah, bitch, I'm the villain. How many of you actually listened to the lyrics and realize that this song is now banned everywhere, but at the same time, every single person that I know has heard the song? So every idiot that's out there, and they're like, oh my god, look at him burning down his career. Look at him destroying his career. I think that these lyrics are very explicit. All the money that I have, all the fame that I have, I still can't get my kids back. People are saying this man has gone insane. And maybe if you are in a position where you can't get your kids back and you don't go insane, maybe there is something inhuman about you. Why is no one showing some compassion or empathy in an age where social justice and caring about marginalized folk is predominant? When we have like so many NGOs and organizations that are vested into helping marginalized folk, why is no one reading this guy's lyrics and understanding that this is a guy that's in turmoil? And the reason he is in turmoil is that he can't get his kids back. And the answer is like, okay, let's censor him, let's bury him, let's demonize him. And so he's playing into that because it seems that this is the best way for his message to be spread. And so the alleged decent folk, the alleged moral compasses of our society are more shocked that a rapper has used slurs and this type of language in an album, rather than the fact that he is pointing out that a couple of lines on Twitter can ruin your life. That we're justifying the destruction of actual human beings for just posting some dumb shit on Twitter, and we think it's just and appropriate to ruin their entire livelihoods and not even care when their kids are getting taken away from, or even try to have a conversation around that. And these are the alleged just and empathetic people of our society. And so when Kanye released this song, immediately you had many people with millions of views and high engagement posting stuff like this. What the actual F world is happening to the world? So the social engineers have awakened. Kanye just released a song with the chorus, N-world, Heil, Austrian painter, being repeated over and over again, following by Hitler's speech at the end? Why is nobody in the music industry calling it out? And so, like, I understand that this person is Jewish, so, like, they're having their subjective reaction to the song. But, like, notice how they're not saying, like, why aren't we convincing the people not to listen? Or why are people listening? He is basically asking, why are the gatekeepers not stepping in? Why aren't the censors telling the public what they are and aren't allowed to hear? And in my opinion, this message is 1,000 times more anti-Semitic than anything Kanye West has ever said. Because the moment people start thinking, it's like, okay, so you're basically admitting that human beings, the world, is made out of imbeciles. Monkey see, monkey do, right? You listen to a song and you can't just process it through your own head or, make up your own opinion. You're basically not trusted with it. Like, actual adults are not trusted to be able to listen to a song and not have negative reactions. Or not just think, okay, it's just art, it's just a song, right? So, like, your thesis is that there is some information out there that is so dangerous for mankind that we need to have gatekeepers from preventing adults from hearing it because the information is so dangerous. So, you know what? I will actually go with this take. I will admit that we live in a world where indeed, there is information out there that is so extremely dangerous that we are lucky that the music industry has people in high places deciding for us what we are and aren't allowed to listen because we're morons. And if we listen to the wrong thing, we just chimp out and then, you have violence. So again, the music industry is what keeps society safe through their censors. But then the second question becomes, well, why are they allowing music that encourage black people to shoot each other, that encourage the demonization of police officers, that glorify gang violence, that glorify promiscuity? Songs like Wet Ass Pussy becoming on the top of the YouTube charts. And so this is why you now have an anti-Semitic problem. Because if you tell people that there is some information out there that is so dangerous that we need the gatekeepers of knowledge to sit on the music industry and decide what people can and can't listen, then the question becomes, well, why did the gatekeepers not stop these other songs as well? And so you don't have consistency. That's the problem. Because if you say music is artistic and people can sing about whatever they want and then the market can get to listen or not listen based on however they feel, and just because like someone listens to a song that's about emos and it glorifies suicide and shit, that doesn't mean that they're actual suicidal. It just means it's a genre of music. If someone listens to a rap music that has gangster signs and shit, it doesn't mean that they are a gangster. It just means that they like the song, right? Like if someone watches a movie about pirates, that doesn't mean that they want to be a pirate and rob people. They just like the aesthetics. They just like the story, right? So if we assume that fiction is fiction, then you cannot justify why Kanye West is getting banned. Just allow his song to go through it. If people like it, fine. If they don't. Now, if you don't think that way, and you actually think that song is dangerous and these type of things should be banned, then be consistent. Why are you allowing other songs that also use slurs, also use violent imagery, but the violence and the hatred is directed towards police officers, sometimes towards white people, towards other black people of different gang organizations? Why are you allowing for those to exist? Why are you allowing songs like Wet Ass Pussy that glorifies promiscuity, that encourages single households, right? So this is why I'm saying that this level of concern is extremely anti-Semitic, because 4.7 million people saw it. I'm actually interested to know if there are more people that saw this post than there are people that actually saw Kanye West's lyrics for the music. And the reality is that this isn't the only time it happens. Like Michael Jackson also had a similar song. And so like you need to ask a question about fragility. Like, surely you can counteract their songs with other songs. Or you can basically say that, oh, we're sorry that this happened to you. Like, tell us what exactly happened. Maybe we can help. Show some fucking compassion. Show some empathy. Why are you acting like, oh, well, we're already in power. We have gatekeepers in the music industry that will ban the songs that we don't like. How do you think that is being viewed as, huh? Anyway, it's just my observation of the whole thing, and like people really wanted me to talk about this song. I personally thought that it's just an edgy song, like he's just trying to be an edgy little shit. But then as a father myself, when I saw that his children are the reason that he wrote this song and he actually wants to see them and all the money and fame, all of a sudden, yeah, Kanye West doesn't seem like an unhinged, insane person. He seems like a relatable individual. Like, I would probably be in the same situation if my children were taken. I would probably go a little bit insane. And I would actually look down at any other person on earth that doesn't go insane if his kids are taken. For whatever reason. Like, kids are emotional. Purely emotional. Even if it's his fault. Even if he actually did something. I can understand why a man would feel this level of pain if his own children are being taken away from him. Now, I don't know the situation from Kanye. I don't know why his children are taken. I don't know what he did. I generally don't. But like, apparently we're not going to hear that because all we're hearing is censorship. And I do relate with the idea that, yeah, it's not a fair and just society if you say a couple of things on Twitter and it justifies destroying your entire livelihood. I think that the people who partake into the destruction are actually 1,000 times worse than whatever someone says on Twitter. Like, we're living in a world where if you actually hurt someone, like, let's say you go outside and you get in a bar fight and you injure some people, well, you go to prison, right? You pay a fine. You pay the hospital bills for the people you hurt. Like, nobody's saying you're innocent, but you are getting punished. And then your life goes back to normal. Like, once you do the penance, once you finish the prison, your life goes back to normal. But if you say some shit on Twitter, right, so you're not actually punching anyone, you're not actually committing violence, but you say some shit on Twitter, most of the time legal stuff, your entire career is destroyed. Like, I'm sorry, but this is injustice. I don't have to like it. I can call it out, and we can all call it out, because it's not fair. It's not proportional with the level of harm. Like, I'm sorry, but it's hysterical, because like, oh yeah, but like, what if everyone does? Like, okay, but what if everyone gets into a bar fight, right? What if everyone starts going on? It's like, we don't think this way. We think based on context, based on nuance, based on what like the person actually did, and the actual harm that he created, not the potential possible harm that he may somehow create. We don't punish people based on that. But for some reason, this is justified. So yeah, I think that Kanye has sparked a very interesting conversation, and when you start realizing that this is a man that doesn't care about line goes up, that he's not into fame and money, and you actually read his lyrics, and you realize that he is in pain, and what he needs right now is compassion, understanding, empathy, and someone to talk to, and not just flat out ban, censorship, and, this level of, oh, we're so disgusted because he uses slurs, when the entire rap industry uses slurs. It's like, I'm sorry, but like, I can't find the consistency here. Let me know what you guys think, and as usual, I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.